Americans be required to cast a ballot.
President Obama is announcing his support for mandatory voting, and in a recent speech he said it could be a way to counteract all the influence of money in the world of politics. The concept, though, is getting mixed reviews here in Central Alabama. Let's go ahead and turn it over to Mike McClanahan for the very latest on this. So controversial, huh, Mike?
Absolutely, Trent. You know, low voter turnout is a problem here in Alabama, but only one of the 5 random voters I caught up with is in favor of making it mandatory. On the other hand, a local probate judge tells me we do need to find new ways of persuading people to vote.
If America were to make voting mandatory, we wouldn't be the first nation to do that. In Australia, Brazil, and about 20 other countries, citizens who do not vote can face fines or, in some cases, prison time. Jefferson County probate judge Alan King says very low voter turnout is a big problem here, especially in non-presidential elections.
And then you have special elections. It's generally very low turnout, 10 to 15% of that. We've had some elections here recently, 5 to 7% turnout. I would hope that we could do better than that.
But how do people feel about the idea of the government forcing them to take part in elections?
It's a free country. People should vote. I don't think they should be compelled to vote. Sometimes there's nobody to vote for,
I think that should be an individual decision. Even though I do vote, I don't want the government telling me I have to.
It's going to be mandatory? No. No one's going to tell me that I have to vote.
Marcus Williams thinks it might take the threat of a penalty to bring voters his age out to the polls. But he believes they would be happier in the long run.
Yeah, it'll be excellent. It'll be better. It'll be better for the young and old to vote together.
Eric Glenn is jaded about the elections process, period.
It's still hard to find jobs. You can't find jobs. It's like, if you vote, what? If you don't vote, what? I mean, you understand what I'm saying? It's like if you do, so what if you don't? Because it ain't changing nothing.
Now, there's no pending legislation, but Judge King doesn't think mandatory voting will ever pass at the state or national level. But he does think there are realistic ways to improve voter turnout here in Alabama, like adding a vote-by-mail option. Mike McClanahan, WIAT 42 News. Coverage you can count on.